Welcome to 2019, question A3. This is an intersecting solids or interpenetration question. So the image below shows the building, a building which is based on a series of intersecting prisms. Okay, the drawing shows an incomplete elevation and plan of a similar structure where two prisms penetrate each other. In the drawing, a triangular prism intersects a irregular pentagonal prism, which can be cut. Has been cut as shown. So we've got our triangular prism penetrating through there, and an irregular pentagonal prism, because we can see one side, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, but they're not all the same length. So they want us to complete the plan, the elevation and plan showing all lines of interpenetration. So our methods we have that we can employ are limits, our limits method, our elements method, okay, and our sections method, so vertical and horizontal sections. So looking here, our limits method, I can see here that here's one surface intersecting another. So I can actually project straight up here, and that will find my left-hand side of this drawing quite quickly. So, okay, and this is going to be a heavy line, and hidden detail going back to show that edge there. Okay, so limits method used to find that side. Over here then, we'll be using a combination of limits. So top edge, I can see that running in, and it's on that surface, so I can drop that down and across. So that is going to be that edge. Okay, and I'm also going to be able to locate these, because they are intersecting at that surface. Okay, so I can't just join straight from there to there the same way I did previously, okay, because we can see there's a turning point in between that, and that turning point has been already projected down. So how am I going to find points there? I'm going to find points by taking a horizontal cutting section. If you imagine, here's a triangular prism. Okay, if I take a horizontal, triangular prism, if I take a horizontal cutting section through it, and I look down on top, it will create a rectangular surface, like cut straight across there. So I'm going to do the same thing with this prism at that turning point. So I'll use that. I'm actually going to use a little bit of colour just to highlight it. So here's my cut. Okay, and what that will do is it will create a cut on this prism. So let's show that. So here's my cut, going down. Okay, so that's a rectangular parts that I was talking about. Okay, so the rectangular section kind of been created, and just to finish that off, there. So that's that section that's created when I chop there. Okay, and what that has done is it has found the exact position or the exact point of those turning points. So now I just need to finish off my drawing here to here, and then that turns and goes up to the top point of my triangular prism, and the same on the opposite side. And don't forget, we want to show our hidden detail lines and heavy lines. So there we are. Okay, so that I believe is all heavy lines, hidden detail lines for that particular question. So that's question A done. Determine the true shape of triangle ABC. So here is triangle ABC, and this is an edge view of that triangle. Okay, so the edge view is the key thing because we got some true lengths there, right? You could take a auxiliary view looking perpendicular to it, so set up your sliding set squares, project out here, x1, y1, and you can take heights from your elevation because you're projecting from plan. That's one method. Or we could rotate. So I'm actually going to just do the rotation method here. So rotate everything around here onto this position so that when I look in, I'll be perpendicular to it in my elevation. So heights projected across. So I'm going to rotate everything about point A. A is my center of rotation. I'll take that around and rotate C around. Okay, so they've rotated around, and now A is going to be in this position. I'm actually going to do it in blue this time. Sorry. So my triangle is now in that position. I project up and project up. So this is my new B, this is my new C. B is rotated around and up in line with B, C is rotated around and up in line with C. So I can draw in my true shape there because I'm looking perpendicular to it. Okay, so start with that. T, S for true shape. Okay, so that is question A3, the interpenetration question 2019.